In today's video, we're taking a different approach by learning through a story. Meet Jennifer, an employee who will share her day-to-day work experiences. Listen carefully as she uses key vocabulary, idioms, collocations, and sentence structures. Ready? Let's get started. First, let's listen to Jennifer talking about her job with English subtitles and see if you can find the answer to the following question. What does Jennifer do? Is she happy with her job?
Hi, I'm Jennifer. And just like most people, I have a 9-to-5 job. I work as a project manager at a tech company. My job involves a lot of multitasking and problem solving, and I often have to touch base with different teams to ensure we're on the same page. For example, last week, I was up to my neck in work when a last-minute project landed on my desk. I had to hit the ground running. I made sure to keep an open line of communication with everyone. This way, if any issues arose, we could nip them in the bud. By the end of the week, we had successfully launched the project, and it was a huge success. It was definitely a team effort, and I couldn't be prouder of what we accomplished.
Okay, how much can you understand? Don't worry if you're not too sure about the content of the story. We're going to go over everything in just a minute. First, let's listen again and choose the correct answer to our very first question. What does Jennifer do? A. An engineer. B. A project manager. C. A director.
Hi, I'm Jennifer. And just like most people, I have a 9-to-5 job. I work as a project manager at a tech company.
Did you catch that? The correct answer here is B. Jennifer has a 9-to-5 job as a project manager at a tech company. First, do you know what a 9-to-5 job means? A 9-to-5 job is a job with regular working hours, typically from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. It generally refers to full-time employment with a standard work schedule. Do you have a 9-to-5 job? Let me know in the comments section. And a project manager is someone who is responsible for planning, executing, and closing projects. They ensure that a project meets its goals within the given scope, time, and budget. Now, let's take note of our very first new sentence structure that you can use to talk about your job. I work as a position at a company. For example, I work as a manager at a marketing company. I work as a developer at a tech company. Or we can also say, I work as a teacher at a university. I work as a driver at Uber. Let's listen to some more examples.
I work as a life coach. I work as a decorator.
Moving on to the next section, what does Jennifer say about her job?
My job involves a lot of multitasking and problem solving, and I often have to touch base with different teams to ensure we're on the same page.
We have a lot of new words and expressions here. First, Jennifer mentioned that her job involves a lot of multitasking and problem solving.
My job involves a lot of multitasking and problem solving.
Multitasking is the ability to handle multiple tasks at the same time. And the second phrase, problem solving. This involves finding solutions to difficult or complex issues. In Jennifer's case, she needs to manage several tasks simultaneously, like coordinating meetings, preparing reports, and answering emails, and at the same time, deal with and resolve various challenges at work. That sounds really busy, don't you think? Okay, it's time to take a look at some new sentence structures to talk about your job. The first one Jennifer used here is, my job involves. This structure is used to describe the tasks, responsibilities, and activities that are part of your job. It tells the listener or reader what kinds of things you regularly do as part of your work. Some other examples would be, my job involves managing a team of developers. My job involves frequent travel to meet with clients. Another common sentence structure that Jennifer made use of here is, I often have to do something.
And I often have to touch base with different teams.
This structure is used to describe tasks or actions that you frequently need to do. You can say, I often have to attend meetings with clients. I often have to work late to meet deadlines. As for Jennifer, she often has to touch base with different teams to make sure they're on the same page.
And I often have to touch base with different teams to ensure we're on the same page.
Here, we have two more common expressions. To touch base with someone is to briefly communicate or check in with someone to share updates, information, or ensure mutual understanding. And to be on the same page is to have a shared understanding or agreement about something. Jennifer ensures her teams are on the same page by having regular check-ins. This means she makes sure everyone understands and agrees on the tasks and objectives. Now, let's move on to some examples and practice exercises to reinforce these concepts. I'll read out some sentences with blanks, and I want you to fill them in with the correct word or expression we've just learned. Ready? Let's start. Sentence number 1. I have to, blank, with the marketing team to make sure we are still on track. A. Go over. B. Call up. C. Touch base. Sentence number 2. Our project manager is really good at, blank. She can handle so many tasks at once. A. Multitasking. B. Problem solving. C. Meeting clients. Great! Did you get the correct answers? Tell me in the comments section. Now, let's continue with Jennifer. Listen, what else does Jennifer say about her job?
For example, last week, I was up to my neck in work when a last-minute project landed on my desk. I had to hit the ground running.
Jennifer is really busy. She said that last week, she was up to her neck in work.
I was up to my neck in work. I was up to my neck in work.
To be up in one's neck is to be extremely busy or overwhelmed with something. Jennifer was busy because there's a last-minute project that needs her attention.
I was up to my neck in work when a last-minute project landed on my desk. When a last-minute project landed on my desk.
If we say something is last minute, we mean that it comes up suddenly and needs to be completed quickly. For example, I'm up to my neck in paperwork this week, and I had to work late because of a last-minute project. Have you ever been up to your neck in something at work? How would you deal with it? I'd love to hear about it, so make sure to head down to the comments section and share your answers. The next expression we need to pay attention to here is, hit the ground running.
I had to hit the ground running. I had to hit the ground running.
To hit the ground running means to start something quickly and with full energy, often without any preparation time. Jennifer had to hit the ground running with the last-minute project, meaning she needed to begin working on it immediately and efficiently. You might say, I had to hit the ground running on my first day at the new job. Now, let's continue with Jennifer. Listen again. What else does she have to do to make sure things are going well? A. Communicate with everyone. B. Call everyone. C. Have meeting with everyone.
I made sure to keep an open line of communication with everyone. This way, if any issues arose, we could nip them in the bud. I made sure to keep an open line of communication with everyone.
Did you get it? The answer is A. Jennifer said, I made sure to keep an open line of communication with everyone.
I made sure to keep an open line of communication with everyone.
Here, Jennifer is emphasizing the importance of good communication. And addressing problems early are key to her work. Let's break down some expressions. To keep an open line of communication is to ensure that communication is easy and always available between team members.
This way, if any issues arose, we could nip them in the bud. We could nip them in the bud.
And the idiom nip something in the bud means to stop a problem early before it becomes bigger or more difficult to manage. You could say, we should nip this issue in the bud before it affects the whole team. You can think of this expression like a gardener cutting off a bud from a plant, to prevent it from growing into an unwanted branch or flower. Okay, let's continue with Jennifer's story and see what else she has to share about her job.
By the end of the week, we had successfully launched the project, and it was a huge success. It was definitely a team effort, and I couldn't be prouder of what we accomplished.
Let's break it down. We had successfully done something. This structure uses the past perfect tense to describe an action completed before another point in the past. Next, let's look at the vocabulary. Jennifer mentioned it was a team effort.
It was definitely a team effort. It was definitely a team effort.
Team effort refers to the collaborative work and contribution of all members of a group towards achieving a common goal. She also said she couldn't be prouder of what they accomplished. To accomplish something is to successfully complete something. For example, we accomplished our sales targets for the quarter. Now, it's your turn. Share a story in the comments where you had a team effort or accomplished something significant. How did your team work together? What strategies did you use to achieve your goal? And that's a wrap for our video today. Thanks for sticking with me till the end. We've learned some great ways to talk about work in English today. Now it's time to put that knowledge into practice. I challenge you to write a sentence using one of the new idioms or collocations we learned today and post it in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more English learning tips. And don't forget to hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.